So you're an astronaut.
Indeed I am. I don't know if you noticed, but obviously an astronaut.
Yeah, I see that. You don't really need the astronaut thing here. I mean, I have oxygen.
Well, you can never be too careful, Christopher.
It's Jason.
Whatever. Plus, the ladies love it.
Well, I'm sure they do, Neil. It seems you're left with little else to impress them with. Tell me this. I mean, as an astronaut who's been on the moon and looked at Earth from outer space, surely you can confirm that it's spherical, yes?
See, that's just the thing, Jerry.
It's Jason.
Whatever. The point is, I was never in space.
Oh, okay. Explain further.
I've got the ice cream sandwich here to prove it. You see, space camp isn't all it's cracked up to be. It's a 10-year-long training regime, and no one's ever completed it.
What does this have to do with ice cream sandwiches?
Clearly you've never had space food. After the physical challenges, the flight safety, the swimming lessons, the vacuum training, comes the survival test. You have to live for a week on space food. Oh, easy peasy, we get to eat ice cream all day. Allow me to demonstrate. It's disgusting. Here, try some.
Oh, I think I've had my sample. Okay, so your whole point is we never went into space because space food sucks, hence the Earth is flat.
Now you're getting it.
Okay, well, this has been incredibly insightful. Thank you for your service. I believe the next interviewee is ready, so thank you.
Oh, sure thing, George. Thanks for having me.
It's Jason. Thanks for joining me. Could you state your name and profession?
My name's Jordan Frisbee and I'm a professional chef. Here, I've brought you this.
Oh, thank you. Fascinating. Yeah, I was just eating space food. Terrible. Anyways, what's your take on this whole Earth being spherical, round, flat, pointed, whatever?
Great question. You know, a lot of people say, oh, look up at the moon, it's round. Why is everything in space round if they're not spheres?
That seems like a fair point. What's your counter?
Look, Jason, is it?
Yes, wow, thank you.
So, what's your favorite food, Jason?
I'm not sure. I don't have a favorite.
Tell me, what's your favorite food?
Wow, okay, I don't know, pizza?
Of course it is! Everyone loves pizza! Pizza is round, pizza is flat.
Oh God. Okay, so how about this? The moon, right? It has lunar cycles, so let's just say this baseball here is the moon and my phone is the sun. You shine a light on a baseball, half of it's lit up, the other half is dark because it's spherical and the light doesn't wrap around. Same thing happens with the moon and the sun.
Well, sure, that's a theory.
Okay, so explain to me the shadows on the moon. What?
Look at it. Looks like the moon, doesn't it?
Oh, okay, I'm convinced. Thank you. Just get out of here.
This is a nice looking garage you've got. Say thanks for the free OJ.
Oh, that's not... Oh boy.
That's not bad.
Well, I'm Jason. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise, my name's Clint Westwood and I'm a space cowboy.
You're a space cowboy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good grief. That's a profession, is it?
Oh, it most certainly is. Typical city folk response. Always knew y'all dumb.
Okay, I'll just try to expand my views. Let's just get right to it. How do you know the Earth is flat?
Balls.
Excuse me, what?
Balls. Okay, let me break this down for you. You got any sand?
Oh, sure, here you go.
Well, that'll do. Now, do you think the very first person who drew a map, you think they drew that on a sandy beach or on some spherical rock? Well, of course it was in the sand. Every map you ever seen's flat because Earth's flat. It's that simple.
Globes aren't flat.
No, they ain't. Balls ain't flat. And people love balls. Footballs, baseballs, soccer balls, green balls, pickleballs.
That's just a pickle.
Lime balls, basketballs, apple balls, tater balls, egg balls.
You just went grocery shopping.
Now at this point you're probably thinking, you sure do talk about balls a lot. It's true. I do love balls. Anyway, those smarty party politicianal folk came up with a way to help teach people about geography. So they put a map on America's favorite thing, balls. Well, that backfired. Now everybody thinks Earth is round. Still ain't nobody know where Uzbekistan is.
You're right. I have no idea where Uzbekistan is.
Mm-hmm.
Pickles and balls. Okay. Thanks for joining me. Could you state your name and profession?
My name's Greg House, and I'm a scientist.
A scientist.
Yep.
Okay. How do you know the Earth is flat? How about this? As a scientist, how do you explain the tides?
Global warming.
Global warming.
Yep. It explains the tides. And I'm not talking about Tide Pods. People need to quit eating this What?
Nothing. The Tide Pod thing just seems like something a doctor, for example, might say. I guess I just find it interesting that you believe the Earth is flat, but you also believe in global warming.
Jason, I'm a scientist. 97% of us have figured this out for years.
I'm not disagreeing, I'm just not sure what this has to do with tides, or Tide Pods, or whatever it is you're trying to get at.
Well, Tide Pods are shaped like balls. It's obvious why people like them. People love balls.
You guys really are in this together. What about the tides?
Yeah, so it's really simple. When the ice melts, sea level rises. Ice freezes, sea level drops. The tides go in, the tides go out.
Okay, thank you for your time. I am ready for the next expert.
What do you mean? I was told I was the last one.
No, you're the fourth. I've got one more. There's 5.
I am the 5th. The astronaut, the chef, the space cowboy, the scientist. 5.
Oh, God. Can I ask you something? Why do you have a stethoscope?
Because I'm a scientist. I've got an eye chart too.
Okay, when you're sick, where do you go?
The doctor. Oh. This is embarrassing.
It is. You can leave.
Can I check your reflexes?
Just go. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jason, we've learned nothing here. There have been no facts. You duped us. And you're absolutely right. This is a Tide commercial. It's not an advertisement, okay? Every April Fool's I do something stupid and pointless. I've never been paid by Tide. If you want to check out some of the other dumb videos that I've done on April Fool's, you could, or you could just learn something instead. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys.